going to demonstrate how to properly color the tips of your locks. The necessary tools for coloring the tips of your locks are the mixing bowl, a brush, a pair of gloves, your developer, your color of choice, which I'm using Miss Clairol products today, and some lightening powder. The reason I'm using lightening powder also, our model's hair is very, very black. It's a level 2 black, so I'm going to use the lightening powder to help increase the lift so that we have a proper color deposit. I'm going to begin by mixing, and our bowl is calibrated, which means it has the measurements already inside, so all you have to do is pour the necessary liquids into it to the proper measurements. I'm going to start with pouring in the developer, just because we know how much comes in the bottle is 2 ounces. So I'm pouring in 2 ounces of developer into our bowl. And I'm using a level 4 Torch Crimson, which is going to give us a burgundy-ish, reddish tone once we're completed. And once again, we want the color to really be true, so I'm using the Torch Collection by Miss Clairol. And for added color lift, so that we have proper deposit and penetration of the color, I'm adding about 1/4 ounce of Kaleidoscope Colors, which is a lightening powder by Miss Clairol. This is designed to lighten the hair up to 5 levels. Stirring the brush in a semicircular motion so that at the bottom the color is starting to mix, and also ensuring that I get the lightening powder properly mixed and blended in. Proper color mixing. Now we're ready to apply the color. I'm ready to begin color application. What I like to do first is select the locks that are shortest. Our model's hair is pretty long, but I like to try to keep all the locks around the same level. So I'm going to select the locks across the front right corner first, because those are going to fall about the same level. And I have determined from my client how much of the color she wants on her locks, which we're going to just be applying the color about 2 inches up on each lock. Now, if you were coloring the tips of shorter locks, it would be important to use foil to separate the colored locks on the ends. If her hair was only this long, then when I color the tips of those, I would foil them so that as they lay down, the color doesn't transfer to the locks below in the middle part. But her locks are long, so foiling is optional but not necessary. Get some of the locks in your hands about the same length. I'm going to begin by applying the color, which is at the tip of my brush. I'm holding my brush vertically because I'm just applying the color to the bottom 2 inches of each lock. I'm applying to each lock at a time and letting it just roll and fall directly on her cape. It's important that when you do this process, you use a dark colored cape and a dark colored towel, especially if you're using a color that is pretty rich or would stain very easily. The tip coloring process can be done with just about any color of your client's choice. A lot of people opt for the blonde shades. They could be reddish blondes or pale blondes, or even just a darker yellow color. And our model has opted for a more crimson color, so I'm using a level 4 red which means her hair is going to come up 2 levels from where it is right now, approximately 2. And when you're coloring locks, always keep in mind that you're dealing with a cluster of hair in each section. You're not dealing with loose hair. So sometimes it's good to go up 1 level from what their desired color is, because you're going through thicker hair. So if you go up 1 color level, that's sure to get them the exact shade that they want. Most of the time the color swatches are shown on loose hair, so keep in mind as you select color and mix your color that you can give your client the desired result. I'm just going to reapply on any locks that don't look like they're completely covered. That completes our application. We're now going to let this process for 30 to 35 minutes, checking to see how the color is coming up. And once that time is up,